Hi there, thanks for checking out our channel. Hopefully you like this kind of stuff, and hopefully this will be of some benefit to somebody. This is going to be a hopefully a how-to video on how to test and fix one of these old fence chargers. This is Hol-Dem electric fencers, a Model 57. They made about probably 3 or 4 variations of this unit. They're all similar, but they're all a little different. This is the kind of a dark green, black colored case. They made one that was kind of two-tone that was like black on the front and turquoise on the back. And they made an orange one. They made one with round lights, big old round lights like this one's got, little bitty rectangular lenses on them. They made a few different variations of this unit. But I'm trying to find something here. Well, I can't find what I'm looking for. But anyways. All right, well, the note on this thing says does not turn on. So I got the switch turned on. This is 110, 120 volts. This is a weed burner type. And we're going to see what this thing does. I'm going to turn my switch on my power supply circuit, power strip, turn it on. What should happen, it's going to take it about 20, 30 seconds probably if it does anything, is lights come on, which is kind of strange. Usually they don't come on for a moment, but this one's, they're already, oh, there we go. Well, that's what it should do. So I'm going to take a little screwdriver. I'm going to just kind of bridge across, see what kind of voltage or seems to be working okay to me. Let's turn this on its top here. Huh. Seems a little strange. Well, let me all right, test one of these. You can't use a regular electric fence tester. You can actually use a multimeter. Put on AC volts and put on the highest setting you have. Mine's auto range, so it auto ranges itself. And I would think when this thing pulses lights all the way on, it should be about 500 or 600 volts AC coming out of it. I think. But we'll try this and see what happens. A little strange. I don't think it's acting quite right. There's a little pulser thing. It's 4-prong. These some have 3 prongs, some have 4 prongs. It has a 4-prong receptacle right there, but that doesn't mean anything. It depends how it's wired up inside. They all have 4-hole receptacle, but some have 4 prongs, pulse things, some have 3 prongs. Because usually when you first turn them on, it doesn't come right on. You usually got to give it like 30 seconds to really start going. I mean, this doesn't go right to working, so you got to give it a moment to kind of warm itself up to get going. See what it does now. It's just a little strange. Let me put another one in. It's getting kind of warm anyways. Should plug it in the right way. And I don't know if that pulser was any good or not. We'll grab another one just to see. There it goes. That's how it's supposed to act. So pulser was bad. Now let's check it again. Let's see what kind of reading we get out of it. There we go. See on that 500 volt range. That's what it's supposed to do. So this particular one had a bad little pulse thing on it. This little thing, and usually shake them, and you hear something rolling around inside. That means it's bad. But this one didn't make any noise, but it's kind of warm. It was not hot, not really warm, but you can feel like a little residual heat inside that thing. So that's what was bad. I put a new one in there, and now it's working fine. So, well, I thought we might have more of a repair video to do. I was going to take the thing apart and start testing some things and replacing things as need be, but luckily, the guy I lucked out was just one of these little pulse chopper things. But usually there's lenses on these things, a red and a green, or two red, two green. I can't remember what color they are. He took them off because it wouldn't fit in the box with those on there because they're just kind of a dome shape, and it was just a little too tall for his box to close, so he took the lenses off. But luckily, it was just that. So, but let's turn it on its side here, and we'll put a screwdriver across it. This is your fence, this is your ground. So it works fine, but yeah, you can't use a regular electric fence tester to test these old weed burner types. You've got to use a either a screwdriver thing like I just did there, or use a AC a multimeter that's set on AC volts, which is that little squiggly line there. That's your AC voltage. But put yours to the highest setting you got. Mine is auto arranging, so it auto arranges it. Different settings for AC, different settings for DC. It puts out about 500-600 volts AC at the terminals. So make sure your setting is at least 600 volts or you won't be able to read it right. It was putting out almost, it's kind of a slow reaction to the thing, but it wasn't at 500, a little higher voltage wise. And both lights are working on it. It's got that power light, which is always on. It should always come on, do its thing. It's your fence signal. So if this light's lighting up, that means the output's good. Sometimes the things will come in and it will come on do this, but this light won't flash, but this light will. And you can swap bulbs around and do the same thing. This light will come on again, but this light won't. That means you got an output problem inside there, either transformer, capacitor, something, I don't know. But pretty neat looking old unit. I'm not going to bother taking it apart because it's a bit of a chore to get apart. Actually, turn it off here. I think we might be able to take this thing apart. I don't think it's got any rivets in it. Might luck out, might just have Phillips screws in the side of it. It's got some Phillips screws in the side of it. Show you what the inside looks like. Need a flat screwdriver to kind of pop that away. It's too stuck on there a little too well. This is a metal case unit. And that's it. That's all she wrote inside. Got a couple capacitors and a big old resistor. Your transformer. A couple fuses and your light bulbs. For being a 30-plus-year-old unit. Looks like it's got a lot of original parts to it. And that resistor might have been changed at one time or another, but it's still good. It's pretty, I mean, for being 30, 40 plus years old, real good shape still. But that's it. Makes these things up. Pretty basic. This is part of the timing mechanism. This capacitors and transformers, part of that timing mechanism, a little bit part of that. And you got the pulsar thing on the front there that helps with the time delay. And it's basically, remember the old cars and trucks back in the day under their kick panel, fuse panel underneath the dash, those big round blinker deals. They're basically a heating element that opens and closes as you turn it on. Voltage makes it open and close. It's basically what this thing is, just a different variation of it. But it's basically a blinker thing for a car, but a different layout, contact layout and everything. But the internals are similar. But that's what that thing does. Pretty neat, pretty simple stuff. A lot of these, I mean, these parts transformers aren't made anymore, but we got transformers that we use in place of these things when they do go bad that work just fine. But capacitors you can get online, eBay, resistors, of course, you can buy those on eBay. You got to get the right size, which that color code, I can't hardly read it. Let me see what the resistor reads. I don't know if it's orange. It's either orange, silver, brown, and red as your tolerance, or it's red, brown, silver with orange as your tolerance. But I don't know. Let's just ohm it out and see what this thing reads. 195 ohms, what that resistor reads. I have my color code thing here. If I don't have it memorized, but let's just, I got this little resistor color code wheel here because I've been so long since I did my color code stuff. I don't remember what all that is. So we'll say it's 3, as orange is 3. And let's say silver or white. So we're going to find my silver. Background, orange, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and then brown. So it's either 380 ohm resistor or it's a 200 and it can't be that. I don't know. Right about 200 ohms. What that one read. So it's probably not the exact, but it's sometimes hard to read because it's so. It's actually got 1, 2, 3. It's actually got 5 bands on it. It's got a brown, red, brown, gray, and orange, or silver and orange, whatever, gray. Color code resistor on there. Looks like it's got like 4 or 5 bands on it. Most resistors have 4 bands. 3 is your main ones, and 4th is your tolerance, your plus or minus percentage of what it should be. And then the resistor capacitor is a 0.25 microfarad, 600 volt. Looks like there's 2 of them on there. I don't know if they're wired parallel. No, series parallel. It's like the 2 of them are tied together over here, but then they go to 2 separate spots, different things over here. So, but that's it for this one. This one's ready to go. So, but if something comes up, you got one of these old ones. I mean, we can help you troubleshoot so much, but sometimes these things just have to come in for repair. But hopefully this helps somebody out. There's a lot of these things still floating around out there. And we do get them in from time to time for repair. So, try to put this thing back together right. Okay. Occasionally the bulbs burn out on them. I don't know what type of bulb that is. Kind of push and turn as like a bayonet. I think they call this contact. See if there's any numbers on it. Of course not. But that's what the bulb looks like on this one. Is it that kind of end on there? See if that one has a number on it. Nope. No number on that bulb either. Nothing down inside here either. Nope. All right. Well, this one's done either way. So, but hopefully you like this kind of stuff. You know, give us a holler. You know, call us up, email me, text me, write me a comment down below. If you got a fence charger needs electric fencer or whatever needs fixing or troubleshooting, that's what we do. So we have to try to help you out with questions and parts and stuff. I mean, we stock a handful of parts for things. I mean, there's some brands we can't sell parts for, and some brands we don't have the parts on hand for, but we can always order them or tell you where you can get them. So, but in the meantime, until we do another video of how to fix something or how to test something, how one works, we will see you guys later on. And I'll plug this charger in one more time. And then it should give it about, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds, 15 seconds or so, or whatever, 30 seconds. It should warm up and start to pulsing. There she goes. All right. Well, until next time, see you later. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, ask us questions. We had about 400 videos on YouTube. Bye-bye.